Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today to do an unboxing. I purchased this beautiful painting, Between Sea and Sky, from Diamond Art Club when it was released in early April, I believe. So it's been sitting here for a little bit waiting for me to unbox it, and I thought that I would do that with you today. So this is a square kit, as you can see, and it is 83.7 by 55.8 centimeters. So it is quite a large painting, and it's by the artist Denise Dundon. I have another of hers that I was lucky enough to get sent as a sneak peek, and she just has some really, really beautiful landscape type pieces that really, really appeal to me. And when I saw this one, I just, I love sort of beach and sea images, which is funny really, because actually I do not like images of the sea, like when you go far out to sea and it's just masses and masses of it, and like the bigness of it scares me. Anyway, slight tangent there, but this kind of thing I love. I've often mentioned that in the summer we go to my parents' caravan in West Wales, and that is right on the beach with this beautiful view out over the sea. And I don't know, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just conditioned to love those kinds of views. Anyway, this one was a must for me, so I'm excited to take a look. There was actually another beachy one that came out this weekend just gone, which I also bought. I think that's supposed to be arriving today, so I'll have an unboxing for that one for you soon as well. This one is currently out of stock. I actually was prepared and checked the website before popping on here for once, and yeah, it is out of stock, but it does say you can sign up for notifications. So if you like what you see when I go through this, you can sign up to get an email notification when it next comes back in. I just like to put the small sticker on the side of the box just to explain what I did there. So you can do whatever you like with this, but for me this works well because then I can see them better in the cupboard that I store them in. Okay, take a quick look at the toolkit. This is still the same style of toolkit that Diamond Art Club have been doing for a while. There's a lot of chat about toolkits at the moment in the VIP facial group, Facebook group, because we know that Diamond Art Club will soon be upgrading the kits and changing some things. So they'll be removing the cover minder. I don't think we know what else they'll be doing yet. Anyway, I know sometimes I'll see people say, oh, they've already started. I got a kit without a cover minder. To the best of my knowledge, if you receive a kit without a cover minder now that looks like this kit, or the old kind of opaque little plastic bag kit that you do still sometimes get, it's just that your cover minder has accidentally been left out. I think that they will tell us about it when they rebrand the toolkits. I'm pretty sure that when we switched to these ones, they told us about it. They made us aware what was going in them, because it's quite a big deal for them to redo their toolkits. So until you hear otherwise, I would expect to be receiving this one. Anyway, inside you will find a little roll of baggies. I've got some branded tweezers because this is a square kit. I have got a pen and matching squishy. I can hear my husband walking around upstairs. If you heard banging there, because I'm not sure if it would be picked up through the microphone, but he does walk like an elephant. So if you did hear anything, that would be why. Blame the husband. I've got a 4 and a 7 placer. I have got a little caddy with 2 plates of heart-shaped pink wax. I have got some washi tape. I think I've had this one a few times before, but it is very pretty, so I am not mad about that. Oh, almost flung it away, but didn't. I have got my cover minder here, so just in case you didn't even know what I was talking about with that whole little rant about ramble about cover minders before. This is what they are. So they have a magnet, well, 2 magnets on the back. One is glued to the cover minder, one is not glued. And what you do is you use this to hold the clear plastic cover out of your way when you're working. So you have the cover where you want it. you pop this on top of it, you pop the other magnet on the back, and they connect through the canvas. Occasionally you'll find that the glue has come away and the magnet has come off in transit. If that ever happens, just put a dab of super glue on behind one of the magnets, have them disconnected while you do it, or you'll glue them both together, and then you'll have a working cover minder again. And then you will also have a tray and stopper. So let's pop all these away and then take a look at the kit. Okay, so it's quite a long and thin one, this, because the shorter side is just like a sort of medium-sized kit, but then it does, like 87 centimeters is quite long. So yeah, that will make it easier for me to work on my easel, which is good news for me, but it is still quite a big kit. Right, okay, so inside you will find a thank you for your purchase leaflet. Very useful tips and tricks in here, particularly if you're new to Diamond Art Club or to diamond painting in general even, because you'll get things like how to diamond paint, tips and tricks, as I said, what's included, step-by-step instructions, a link to their VIP Facebook group, and also some discount codes. So you've got 10% off your next purchase, you've got 20% off your first purchase through the app. If you are watching this and you've never purchased from Diamond Art Club and you think you might like to, I do have 2 codes in the description box below that will give you discounts for your very first purchase ever. So CAT20 will give you 20% off, and CAT10 will give you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. So just like, don't feel obligated to use those. There are other introductory codes out there. But the thing that I just want to say is always use a code, because even once you've made your first purchase, there are always codes that you can use to reduce that price that you see on the website. Okay, let me show you a better picture of the artwork, because it is so beautiful. And this one really could be at the caravan where I go to. If I looked at it from a certain angle and these were rocks, it really could be, and that's beautiful to me, because it's like the most special place in the world to me. I've got 71 colours, so quite a lot going on. And let me see, 3 of those are ABs, or Aurora, I can't say that, Aurora Borealis drills, which have an extra special coating on them for some glitz, which I will show you in a little bit. And then at the other end, I have got 2 fairy dust drills, which I know because they start with a Z. And they have a glitter effect, but a sort of in-between zone between normal drills and the AB drills. They're not as glitzy as ABs. There's also one of Diamond Art Club's special colours that only they manufacture. Those start with a 6 and have 4 digits. So yeah, I've got it all going on with this kit. And some really lovely colours to play with. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. I noticed that one of the ABs is a bright yellow, so I'm guessing that that is going to come into that sun. And yeah, I bet there'll be lots playing around in the light on the sea. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. What is my husband doing up there? I really hope you can't hear him, because it's like he's pogoing. I think he's looking for my son's lost football cards. That'll be it. Okay, so your drills will come wrapped like this with a little sticky label, and I'm just going to open them up and have a little peek. So you can see all the beautiful colours there, and straight away I can see some of the special drills. So there is the blue AB, but I bet it's going to be in that C. And there is the yellow AB that I mentioned. And oh, there's a peach one as well. A peach AB. Ooh, pretty. And then there is a fairy dust drill. So these are kind of hard to show you through the pack, but hopefully you can just about see the extra glitter effect on that. And then can I spot the last one? I found all those quite easily, so it's probably now going to be impossible to find the last one. It looks to be a sort of beigey goldy colour. There it is. Or is that the one I just showed you? No, that was that. So there's a purple and a peach fairy dust drill. Oh, okay. So lovely special drills to play with in this one. And now the best bit. I'm going to look at the canvas. So it comes with Diamond Art Club's lovely tarpaulin canvas, which is a really soft backing, and it's just like the perfect canvas weight. It's very sturdy, but also very malleable. So I'm just going to roll it back on itself, and then this is going to be too wide for me to show you it all in one go. So I will have to play around with that a little bit, but I'll show you it as best I can. I'm doing this just to flatten it, in case you're not familiar with this method. Diamond Art Club canvases will self-flatten if you just unroll them and leave them. But obviously I want to show this to you, and also I just always do this because it's quick and easy and gets it nice and flat. So here it is. Let's check how much of that you can see. There you are, you can basically see the whole height of it. So here is one side. Absolutely stunning. This bit is going to be just gorgeous with that sun in the sky and then all of the reflection. And then over on this side, very different colour palette, because you've got all the blues and the greens and the brown rocks over on this side, and then all the bright golden glowing bits over there. So yeah, it actually doesn't look too huge. It feels like quite a manageable size when I'm looking at this. And I guess when I think about it, I think of the paintings that are sort of maybe like 70 to 75 by 55-ish centimetre as being a medium-sized painting and not that intimidating a project. And this one, I mean, it's only bigger than that in one direction and not by a huge amount. So I guess it's still just a fairly medium-sized project. And the reason I'm saying this is because I get in my head about these things. So I'm not put off by buying big projects, but I don't often get round to starting them because then I know they're just going to tie me up for ages. So in my head, if this is really more of a medium project, it makes it a lot less daunting to actually pick it up and work on it, which I would love to do sometime soon, and maybe even get this one up on the wall because, like I said, it kind of makes me think of places that I have personal connections to. I have no idea where this artist is from. I think it's highly unlikely it is actually the view that I love out of all the beachy views in the world, but it could be, and that's what counts to me. So I'm looking at it now for whether it's going to be a colour blocky piece or a confetti piece for an idea of how quickly I'll get through it. And it's actually got quite a lot of blocking in it. So all of this, like, I don't know whether it's rocks or just beach in the darkness, but that's all quite blocky. The sky is quite blocky. And then these sea bits in the middle, there's a lot more chopping and changing between colours. But I will work on a kit like this on its side on my easel. So I'll be working kind of, you know, the other way round, which means I'm seeing lots of kind of line blocking through here. So I actually think this might be one I can get through reasonably quickly, which is exciting because I do enjoy smaller, quicker projects these days. It is so beautiful. And I think that the rendering picture looks gorgeous, but I think it's one that will really, really come to light when it's done. I'm looking forward to seeing some completed pictures because, yeah, I want to try and work on this year, but it probably won't be very, very soon. So hopefully I'll see someone else work on it first. Okay, I'm going to pan over it so that you can see it all a little bit more up close. And then I will come back and work out exactly where all those special drills go. So, special drill hunting time. I've got the codes 1, 2, 3 for the ABs, which is pretty typical for the way Diamond Art Club does it, and it makes it nice and easy to spot them usually. So I can see ones, which is the peachy colour, here in the sort of sunset sky. There's a lot of that in there. And then 2 is the yellow one, and that is here and here. It's not the actual sun bit, but it's around it. It's like the glow radiating out from it. And then the symbol 3 is the blue AB. So I'm guessing, yeah, I see that through here and a little bit more through there. So it's like a sort of mid-bright blue. Oh, there's some up in the sky as well. And then I'll have a go at hunting for the fairy dust drills, but I find non-numerical symbols much harder to actually spot. That said, the lilac-y grey one I see around here. There's a fair amount of that there. Excuse me. And, oh, I also see it up there in the sky. And I don't think I see it anywhere else. A few little bits and bobs. And then this upwards arrow is the peachy one, and that is, there's a little bit through here, and it's, oh yeah, up here, next to the AB in fact. Yeah, just as I thought, this sky is going to be quite glowy with special drills. I think there's quite a lot of them as well, which is perfect for a piece like this. Okay, gorgeous. So I'm really excited about this one. It's something a little different to anything I've had before as well. Although, like I say, I do have another beach one coming, which I'll be showing you soon. So yeah, I think they're both going to be really, really gorgeous. And I don't often hang paintings on the wall, which I know might be controversial for some people. I live in the UK. Our houses tend to be a bit smaller. I don't have that much free wall space. And I adore my diamond paintings to do and to look at them, but I don't personally kind of want them everywhere in the house. That's not to criticize anyone that does. It's just my personal taste, because we have other artwork up, we have family photos, we have all that kind of thing, and I don't kind of want to displace that for a load of diamond paintings. So when I say I might hang this one, to me, that is like a big thing that I'm saying I really, really love this one enough that I might find wall space for it. Mind you, I can never bring myself to pay the kind of money you have to frame them, and I'm not so good with all the kind of the cheap at-home fixes for framing that people try. I must try one day, but I haven't got around to it yet. The current one that I do have on the wall is House on a Cliff, and we've just used acetone to remove all the writing around the edge and then put it up as it is. And to be fair, that looks fine. So yeah, that kind of thing might be my jam. But anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself because I don't even have this scheduled to work on soon. But what I'm saying is I really, really love this piece, and I may well have this up on a wall because I think it is stunning. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me, and if you have, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, but you've enjoyed what I've done here, please consider doing that as well, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.